And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Marshall County Today, the talk show aimed at informing you about stories of people and businesses around your neighborhood. I got a guest in the studio. Haven't seen her in a little while, but she is here to discuss some great things. And we want to welcome in our very own Anna Corbett to the show. Anna, good morning, sweetie. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing pretty good. I know. It's been a while.
I know. You're looking good.
Thanks.
Are you in your summer body shape now that you wanted to be?
I'm in my no.
That makes two of us.
I'm in my this is me and accept it.
There you go. There you go. I'm the same way. I am the same way, girl. All right, you're here today. What do we want to talk about?
I am here to talk about Kiwanis. I'm in Kiwanis.
Yes.
And we are having a kids triathlon.
Fantastic.
So I know Plymouth used to have one, the Parks Department, a long time ago. And I thought, you know what? Let's bring that back.
Yeah. Fantastic. And so how's the pre-registrations been?
Well, it just pretty much opened up. So
did it? Okay.
It did.
Okay.
So we have one so far.
All right.
So we're just waiting to, get the word out.
Now, when is the triathlon?
It is Saturday, August 3rd at Centennial Park.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Where are you guys starting at Centennial? Just in front of the office building, or?
Actually, we're going to talk about that next Thursday with the Parks Department, but we're looking at the pool. Because your triathlon starts with your pool, and then you're biking, and then you're running.
Yeah.
So we have Maury Riddle. He's going to do our timing thing. And
good. Fun. You get a chance. We get people out there rooting on our local folks. Talk a little bit about, you mentioned a moment ago the triathlon itself. Used to do it, but it hasn't been around. Were you guys at the Kiwanis, having people coming up to you say, hey, would you be able to sponsor something like a triathlon and bring it back home again? Or this was just sparked by you guys sitting around talking about things?
No, kind of sparked by, we're getting older. And it's kind of hard to, park cars at the Blueberry and, finding help and, like every other organization is just hard. And it's like, let's do a one and done deal.
Right.
So I've been kind of kicking this around, talking to other people the last couple of years, let's do this.
Right. So this year you're pulling the trigger on it.
This year we have pulled the trigger.
Now, is there any stipulations or that we need to know about, for sign up? Is it the day of, or can we get pre-registration? You said you only got one, but
we got one. So it's for ages 5 to 12, boys and girls. You can register online at givegrow.com/kids triathlon. Okay,
so let's do that again. That was a mouthful.
So you can register online at givegrove.com/kids triathlon, and then just fill out.
Okay.
It's $25 per kid, and if there's more in one family, then it's $15 per kid.
Good deal. Well, listen, this is right down your guys' alley, because Kiwanis, that's what you do. You take care of kids.
We are for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how long have you been with Kiwanis, out of curiosity?
12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
It seems like 4, doesn't it?
It does. I love every minute of it. We have a great group.
Great.
We do.
You do?
We do.
Really do.
We have fun, and yeah.
Now, do you guys, how many other fundraisers, if any, do you do outside of, for example, this year's triathlon?
So we'll do the triathlon. We do poinsettias.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
During the Christmas season. Of course, we do our peanut days. We just had that last month.
Right.
So, I don't know. You
so
just
we've got
never
3
know.
major fundraisers.
We do.
Quite frankly. Now, if someone wants to get involved with Kiwanis, how easy is it to do?
Well, you can always join us every Tuesday at Opie's, 12 o'clock, and come to our meetings, and we'll buy your lunch.
And then you'll learn more about Kiwanis. You caught me mid-drink there, sorry. So then that's every Tuesday at noon?
Yeah.
At Opie's? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Easy enough to do this. Listen, and if you haven't got into a group yet that makes a difference in our county, Kiwanis is one you need to stop and take a look at.
We do.
You know, I mean, it's you guys got some really special people that have joined the Kiwanians here locally, and what all you do, it's amazing.
Well, one of the things that I'm pretty proud of is we have partnered with Riley's Hospital for over 100 years.
Wow.
So Kiwanis has. So that's our main thing, and that's one of the reasons that we want to do the triathlon and try to get as much money in. Not only do we do scholarships, we do scholarships at Plymouth, Argus. We'll do one at LaVille. I'm hoping we make enough money that we can start doing one at Triton.
Great.
And because we're just not about Plymouth, we are about Marshall County. We know, Culver has their own
Right.
Kiwanis, so we don't want to step on
bounds.
toes.
Yeah,
right,
sure.
right. So
Makes sense.
but we're here, so if anybody that is going down to Riley's has a child going down to Riley's, if they need help with gas money, food down there, maybe lodging,
This is where your fundraising stuff kicks in.
Yeah. We also have through the Community Foundation, it's called the Kiwanis Kindness Grant. Mm-hmm. So if somebody needs like a ramp or a apparatus or they want to go to camp, they have to be physically or mentally challenged
Right.
in some capacity.
Sure.
They can go to the Community Foundation, get an application, send it to us, and then we'll determine the amount that. So we have that
Awesome.
through the Community Foundation
How long
also.
have you had that going with the Community Foundation?
From what I understand, it's when Dale Kramer was president.
Okay.
So
Well, that's
it's
quite a few years. Yeah.
It's been a while ago.
Okay, well, that's great. I love that. So you obviously you're about investment in our community and the folks and the members, I should say, of the Kiwanis here. They understand what Kiwanis is about, and this is what I love with you guys. I mean, you'll stand out in 93-degree weather just for donations and peanuts. Handing out peanuts.
We've done 90 degrees. We've done rain.
Exactly right.
We've done it all.
you guys are committed. And quite frankly, it's great to have members, but you need to understand you got to put a little commitment into it. We're going to need you to be standing out in that rain for peanuts. We're going to need you to help out with the triathlon.
Yeah.
Selling your flowers and stuff. You got to be invested because that's what makes the Quinnian so special here.
And I tell you what, with this triathlon, we went out and got sponsorships. We have over 30 sponsors.
Wonderful.
From this great community. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Absolutely.
So
that's fantastic.
now we just need kids.
Yeah. Well, you're just starting the registration. Plus, you got a whole month.
We are.
So this is good. Anything else you guys got coming up? Not until the winter time, right?
Yeah, right.
So you get a little bit of a break.
I get a little bit of break with Kiwanis.
There you go. Now, you guys mentioned every Tuesday. What's a typical visit for someone? What can they expect when they go to a Quinnian meeting?
A lot of fun. You've been to them.
I know.
We do. We sit and laugh, but we'll have lunch, and then we kind of do our little business. We always do a thing called Happy Bucks, what we're happy about, for the week, and then we do a internal fundraiser, I call it.
Yeah.
Some people may say gambling, but we don't gamble. We don't gamble.
It's not about gambling. It's donation.
It is.
That's what it is. It's
It
donation.
is. It's all about the inner club donation.
Well, and
then we have speakers that come in and talk about different things.
Good. And you guys hit all kinds of topics too.
We did.
From more businesses than anything else, because that's what we want to highlight. And you have a meeting like your guys's, we want to use that little reputation.
Exactly.
To say, hey, listen, we're supporting these guys who are coming up to speak.
Yeah, we have some great speakers. We've had Drew's Gift of Music come and talk. We've had Dustin's Place come and talk. Kids for Bikes. coming up next month. That's my month. That's why I remember it, because that was my job to get the speakers. I have Irish Saunders coming from Hoosier Tire, and he's bringing a NASCAR driver.
Nice.
Hopefully, if he can still come.
Sure.
We have Dean Byers and John Grolick coming, talking about the coroner's office a little bit. John Miller is going to be talking about Heartland Artist. I have Tom Stahl talking about his mission trip with the Gideons at the Philippines last year. And then I have Joe Hart from the South Bend Cubs coming down to talk. Yep.
Wonderful. See, it's like I'm saying, you guys said it's new every Tuesday for you guys.
It is.
That's really cool.
We've had Center for Hospice come in. We've had Habitat for Humanity. It's always good. So if you want to be a speaker, you can always get a hold of myself or anybody on the board. John Oliver, he's our president. Mindy is our treasurer.
Mm-hmm. Two good ones right there. Mindy was supposed to be here today, but she couldn't make it.
I know, she bailed on me.
Well, she's kind of a big wig over there.
I guess her boss thinks it was more important for her to do her job.
Oh, well, it happens. Jeez.
It was like, so we asked John, and he bailed on me too. But it's like, that's okay. It's just me and Tony. We'll be fine.
It's all good. It's all good. I had a curiosity. A lot of people, when you belong to an organization like you guys, and you've had the 12 years being part of it. How have you seen an organization like this locally kind of change? Have you had to make adjustments in how you do things? You got to be, what's the word I want to use? Know how to talk about things, without stepping on toes and stuff like that. Because sometimes speakers come in and, they tend to get a little personal with what they talk about, and sometimes it flies with everybody but one, or it's vice versa. That's got to be a little bit tough to kind of gauge a little bit. But has that been an easy part, or what's it been like the 12 years with any changes, if any?
In my personal opinion,
Yeah.
I don't think that part has changed. I think what has changed, and I think this is happening through all the service organizations in Plymouth, possibly Marshall County, is the younger kids don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
And
has the rough part of that been trying to figure out how to get them involved?
Yeah. I mean, they have their young professionals group, but they don't want to belong to Kiwanis. I think they think it's like, oh my gosh, I have to go every Tuesday, or like Rotary's every Monday, or
right.
Lions is once a month, but it's in the evening. Right. So it's like, I don't want to give up my evenings. I don't want to go every Tuesday. I don't want to go every Monday. But our biggest thing is, we know you're busy, and no, you don't have to go to the meetings every week. Where we really need you is when we have our fundraisers.
Right.
That's where we need you. And I think, and I would guess Rotary feels the same way in Lions too. We know you can't come to every meeting. I get that. But, try to participate in the fundraising part of it. And that's not always going to happen either. But I think they think it's this big commitment. And I just see the
really isn't.
20 and 30-year-olds don't want to make that commitment. And they're making it, to me, right. This is just my opinion.
Right.
They're making it a bigger deal than what it really is.
Right. I would agree. I would absolutely agree on that. And it's I don't know if it's something that's been more recent, but just sort of noticeable now, because times have changed, needs have increased, and you just see it more. It's more obvious now.
And I just think they don't see the value of it. And there's so much value in joining any of these three organizations.
Right.
There is so much value in it. So I wish more of the 20 and 30-year-olds would get involved.
I call it the servant's heart syndrome. Either you have it or you don't. You'll support it by saying, oh, yeah, this is great, but don't do anything. And to me, that's just a backseat quarterback. And, listen, either you're in or you're not.
Right.
Either you believe in it or you don't believe in it, at least enough to give a little bit of your time.
Yeah.
To me, that's where that's what kind of separates those who can do it and not do it, or want to do it not want to do it.
That's like, we just had 9 people join.
Hey, that's
last
good.
month. We did, yes.
That's great.
And everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't get there." It's like, don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about. Yeah, we would like you at the meetings on Tuesdays, but I can't make it every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Mindy can't make it. John, we just can't make it every week. So that's not really what it's all about. It's about the getting together and having fun. And I think once you kind of get in that habit a little bit too, it's
not so much of a. It actually ends up being a getaway.
Sometimes it's not like, oh my
gosh,
gosh,
having a
I
crappy
gotta
day.
go. Yeah,
going to this luncheon that you guys have every Tuesday is a getaway.
Yeah,
it really is. And I understand that.
Who wouldn't want to come and listen to Joe Hart from the South Bend Cubs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I really, of course, I've been supporting you guys since I started in this town, and I love what you guys do constantly for our kids.
I know, you should join.
Here's the deal. I want to promote everybody.
Well, you can still can and be a member of our club.
Yeah, well, it's got to find time getting on Tuesdays. So I understand the difficulty of making appointments. Believe me, because she can attest. My days are whenever pops up, something gets canceled.
I get you.
And so do I need to join? Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. Yeah, I need to join. It's just I need to. I want to. But if I'm going to start something, I want to be committed to it.
Right.
I don't want to miss meetings. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get a chance to come here and talk about, the Kiwanians, and if it's the Rotarians or Elks, it doesn't matter. I finally get a chance. I feel like I'm part of your meeting.
Yeah.
And so that's why I am of strong opinion that we use this radio. That's how we can use this radio station to support our organizations.
So let's use this radio station and let's support this triathlon.
That's right. So again, the triathlon is when again?
It's August 3rd at Centennial Park. And if anybody still wants to sponsor, we still have sponsorships. We won't turn anybody away. Probably next Monday or next Friday, I'm going to have to kind of
end it
so Bowen can start getting
the printing and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, do they get T-shirts and stuff?
Well, yeah. So we have $100, $200, $300, and $400 sponsorship levels.
Okay.
So the $100 the yard sign. The $200 yard sign T-shirt. So all the kids will get a T-shirt as long as you get in by July 15th. Mm-hmm. And then $300 is the first two, plus they're sponsoring of the participation ribbon. So all kids will get a ribbon. And then the $400 is the trophy sponsorship.
And I forgot my checkbook today. So if you
I'll
can
get
come back
Mindy
later.
on you.
We promised our $100 sponsorship for this, and so I got the check.
Okay.
It's just, it's not here.
Okay.
So.
Well, just text me and I'll come in and get it.
Okay. Again, I love it because it gets us a chance to promote you guys and what you're doing. And, sometimes I feel we just don't get enough of that. But when I hear that you got 30 sponsors, bravo.
I can't say enough thank you to this. This community just steps up.
Yeah.
Every time. I've lived here my whole life, never been anyplace else, and I don't know if I would, at this point in my life, want to go anyplace else because it's a great community.
It really is.
It is. I can't say
really
enough.
So, yes, get your child in now, age 5 through 12, the triathlon on the 26th of July, right?
Yep.
Did I miss up anything?
July 15th
15th.
to ensure a T-shirt.
There you go.
But we'll always take, registrations till day of.
Okay. So you got plenty of time to get your child entered.
Yep.
And that'd be a wonderful thing. And we're helping these great local Kiwanians that we have here that, like Anna mentioned, this organization is about kids, and how we can help them. And right here, this last 20-some minutes, we've been telling you how valuable the Kiwanis group is, and so let's try to make an investment and help them out in any way, shape, or form on that.
Well, thanks for letting me come on and talk.
Love having you aboard. You just got to find time to do it because you're just as busy as I am, it seems like,
I know.
whenever we sit down and talk, or at least get a chance to talk.
I know, that's true.
All right, 8:24 in the
true.
morning. More of the Marshall County Today Show after this.